powder on my nose again, powder on my nose. Lipstick red or maybe pink, who knows? You said you'd call at 8, you said you'd call, but here I stand, checking all. Mirror tells me lies, mirror tells me lies, but my heart knows what's true, heart knows what's true. Mirror tells me lies, mirror tells me lies, but I'm falling for you, falling for you. Should I wear the blue dress, dear? Should I wear the blue? Or maybe something black instead, black like you know who. Remember when you smiled at me, remember when you smiled. I was just a girl back then, just a girl, just a child. Mirror tells me lies, mirror tells me lies, but my heart knows what's true, heart knows what's true. Mirror tells me lies, mirror tells me lies, but I'm falling for you, falling for you. Time keeps moving, moving on, clock keeps ticking, ticking. 7:30, nearly time, I'm picking. Pick the shoes, pick the purse, pick the words I'll say, pick the way I'll hold my hands your way. Fix my hair once more, dear, fix my hair once more. Check the seams, check the hem, what I'm checking for. You make me feel so small sometimes, make me feel so small. But when you look at me like that, I feel so tall. Mirror tells me lies, mirror tells me lies, but my heart knows what's true, heart knows what's true. Mirror tells me lies, mirror tells me lies, I'm falling for you, falling for you. Tell me what you see. Tell me, is it me? Is it me? Is it me? I used to be something else, someone else. I used to be, but time moves on, time moves on, and I've moved too. What can you do? Time moves on. I used to laugh, I used to laugh every day in my own way. I used to laugh, but time moves on, time moves on, and I've moved too. What can you do? Time moves on. Those days are gone, those days are gone. Can't go back, stay on track. Those days are gone. La da da da. free. That was me, I used to be. But time moves on, time moves on, and I move too. What can you do? Time moves on. I used to be, I used to be. I used to be. I felt it when you walked in, that sudden rush of heat. My pulse began to quicken, my heart skipped a beat. You smiled across the room, and baby, that was it. A fever came upon me, I haven't cooled down yet. I've got a fever in my bones that only you can cure. This burning deep inside me gets stronger, that's for sure. I've got a fever in my bones since the day we met. The temperature's still rising and it ain't broken yet. My hands begin to tremble when you're standing near. My knees get weak and wobbly when your voice I hear. The doctors have no answer for what I'm going through. There's only one prescription, and honey, that is you. I've got a fever in my bones that only you can cure. This burning deep inside me gets stronger, that's for sure. I've got fever in my bones since the day we met. The temperature's still rising and it ain't broken yet.
You got me burning up.
They say love is blind.
You got me burning up.
But I can see just fine. The way you move, the way you smile got me hot under the collar. Might be down with something wild, but I don't wanna holler. So take my hand right now and feel my feverish touch. I don't need a doctor, I don't need much. Just hold me close tonight and let this fever soar. 'Cause being sick with loving you is what I'm living for. I've got a fever in my bones that only you can cure. This burning deep inside me gets stronger, that's for sure. I've got a fever in my bones since the day we met. The temperature's still rising and it ain't broken yet. The temperature's still rising and it ain't broken yet. And yet. You pass by, same time, never look up at my window. You walk past my window every Tuesday morning. Gray coat, black shoes, wonder where you're going. Wonder if you know. Wonder if you know. Tuesday comes around and there you are again. Tuesday comes around, my week begins. You carry that brown bag like it holds your whole world. Stop at corner. Check your watch and turn. Tuesday comes around and there you are again. Tuesday comes around, my week begins. What would happen if I called your name? If I ran downstairs and caught the rain? Would you stop and look my way? Or keep walking just the same? You don't know about my coffee getting cold while I wait by this window. You'll know you're all I hope when the week moves slow. And again, Tuesday comes around and there you are. Oh, Tuesday around working. Tuesday, my lonely friend. Tuesday comes around. You pass by, same time, and I'm still here at my window.
Saw you there last night, corner of the room. Red dress faded now, lipstick slightly smeared, eyes that lost their flame. Tables turn, glasses empty. Tables turn, ain't it something? When the high and mighty fall into shadows they once cast, tables turn.
Turn, turn, how the tables turn.
Remember 52, your whispers in his ear. My songs cut short that night, manager paid off, left me in the rain. Tables turn, glasses empty. Tables turn, ain't it something? When the high and mighty fall into shadows they once cast, tables turn.
Turn, turn, how the tables turn.
I should smile at your misfortune, should raise my glass in cold delight. But there's something in your sorrow that reminds me of my darkest night. Something familiar in your bought your drink last night. Our eyes met then away. Time leaves marks on us. Enemies or not, we're just tables turn, glasses empty. Tables turn, ain't it something? When the high and mighty fall in the shadows they once cast, tables turn.
Turn, turn.
Quarter past 9, I'm filling coffee cups. At table 3, she twists her wedding ring. Her eyes keep drifting to to the empty chair. Some stories start with little things. Between the sugar cubes and cream, lives unfold scene by scene. Every table's got a story. Every coffee cup contains little moments caught in time. Some sweet, some filled with rain. Some filled with story. Each table tells a story. That businessman in table 8 hasn't touched his food, just stares and notes, while lovers share their first date. Table 2, young hearts learning how to float. Watch them write their histories right before these eyes of mine. Every table's got a story. Every coffee cup contains little moments caught in time. Some sweet, some filled with rain. And I pour their coffee, serve their pie. Silent witness as the worlds collide. Some find love, some say goodbye. Right here beneath these lights. Got a story. Every coffee cup contains little moments caught in time. Some sweet, some filled with rich. Story. Let me tell you about their story. Each one different, each one true. I keep my radio turned down low. Don't wanna hear what I already know. Coffee's getting cold in my cup, but I can't bring myself to turn it up. The morning paper sitting by the door, I walked right past it to the kitchen floor. Some days the weight feels way too much, so I turn away from all that stuff. They say we need to stay aware, but my heart can only take what it can bear. I'm protecting what's inside of me from all the noise I cannot see, finding peace in my own space while the world goes at its crazy pace. I'm protecting what's inside, what's inside. My neighbor talks about the latest thing. I nod my head but I'm not listening. I've got my own small world to tend. Sometimes that's all that I can mend. The phone keeps buzzing on the table. To hear more bad news I'm not able. I need some quiet for my soul. That's how I keep myself whole. They say we need to stay aware, but my heart can only take what it can bear. I'm protecting what's inside of me from all the noise I cannot see, finding peace in my own space while the world goes at its crazy pace. I'm
I used to check the news first thing each day, let every headline wash my mood away. But I learned that caring don't mean drowning in it all. Sometimes you gotta build yourself a wall. Not made of stone, but made a choice to listen close to your own voice. I still send love out to the world, but first I gotta save this girl who's standing right here in my shoes, and trust that I'll radio down real low. Enough about pain, enough about fear. I'm choosing what I let in here.
Maybe tomorrow I'll turn it up again. Maybe I'll let the whole world in. But today I need this quiet space to remember my own saving grace. I'm protecting what's inside of me from all the noise I cannot see, finding peace in my own space while the world goes at its crazy pace. I'm protecting what's inside, what's inside. I keep my radio turned down low. I keep my radio turned down low. That's how I let my spirit grow.
Everyone's got something to say about the weather, about the way things used to be or ought to be. Coffee shop conversations turn to fights over headlines and who's wrong or right. Can a girl just drink her tea? Quiet, please, just for a while. Let me hear your heart, not your file of complaints and grand designs. Quiet, please, that's all I need. Radio talking heads debate while lovers argue about their fate based on what some stranger wrote. I'm looking for a different kind, someone with a peaceful mind who knows when to speak and when to float. Quiet, please, just for a while. Let me hear your heart, not your file of complaints and grand designs. Quiet, please, that's all I need. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, maybe I'm wrong, but I remember when we'd talk all night long about the stars, about our fears, not about who's right or wrong this year. Find me in the corner booth where conversation tells the truth without a soapbox or a stage. Just two people face to face, finding our own quiet space away from all this modern rage. Quiet, please, just for a while. Let me hear your heart, not your file of complaints and grand designs. Quiet, please, that's all I need. Everyone's got something to say, but I'm walking the other way.
Your smile, too sweet. Your words, too kind. I'm sweet poison in my cup. Late night table for two, candlelight casting your face. Late night table for two, shadows dancing in place. Sweet poison in my cup, I sip it slow. Sweet poison in my cup, I should know. Sweet poison, sweet poison. Je te vois dans mes rêves, tu me parles avec des mensonges. Je te vois dans mes rêves, mais maintenant je suis plus forte. Sweet poison in my cup, I sip it slow. Sweet poison in my cup, I should know. Sweet poison, sweet poison. Your eyes once held mine, your hands once held mine, but now I see through what you try to hide. Late night table for one, moonlight falls on empty chairs. Light night bill table film air. Sweet poison in my cup, I spit slow. Sweet poison in my cup, but now I go. Sweet poison, sweet, sweet poison, farewell. Every night for 3 long years, I've stood right here and sung for you. Each note, each word, each gentle sway. Will you remember when I'm through? Will you remember the way I sang goodbye? You remember? Will you remember tonight? The piano keys know all my pain. The spotlight feels so cold and new. I pack my bags this afternoon. Will you remember when I'm through? Will you remember the way I sang goodbye? Will you remember my smile, my smile? Will you remember my smile? These walls have heard my every song, each broken heart, each empty room. But tonight's the last they'll ever know. Will you remember when I'm through? The say to you, my heart is beating like a drum. Will you remember when I'm through? Will you remember the way I sang goodbye? You remember? Will you remember my heart? Will you remember at all? Will you remember? Will you remember? Remember me?
Midnight again, the faces change, but the stories, oh, the stories remain the same. Smoke fills the air, smoke fills the air, up to there, they hit your chair. But there's a stair, hit the pity right here. Lady in red, lady in red, loves to out, pain in her eyes tells me the truth behind her smile. Oh, behind that smile, I sing their secrets night after night. La da da, while keeping my couple in love, hold tight their hands, won't last a year. I've seen it all from the stage here. Oh, I've seen it all. Midnight faces tell me their tales without words, and hand in words, and heal the world down, down, and down. The mind from the cycle, and my home, my own home.
The rain falls soft against my skin while everyone's inside. I take another step, begin to let my thoughts collide. Between the empty avenues where street lamps paint the ground, I find a different kind of truth that doesn't make a sound. These midnight streets belong to me. No other soul around to see the woman I've become tonight. Walking free, just walking free. Each footstep writes a melody against the dampened stone. The music of discovering what's always been my own. I shed the mask I wear all day, let loose my careful hair, and no need to be what others say when no one else is there. Trying to fit in. Now I understand it all. Time to let my life begin. These midnight streets belong to me. No other soul around to see. The woman I've become tonight, walking free, just walking free, walking free, just walking free.
Look who's here after all this time, standing at my door with that smile of yours, like nothing's wrong, oh, like nothing's changed. Like I've been waiting all along. You thought you'd waltz right back into the life you left behind. You thought I'd fall so fast, like I'm the same old fool you knew, la-da-dee-da. Oh, but honey, times have changed, and so have I. Oh, remember when you packed your bags, said the city lights called your name, left me cold, oh, left me alone with nothing but a fading photograph. You thought you'd waltz right back into the life you left behind. You thought I'd fall so fast, like I'm the same old fool you knew, la-da-dee-da. Oh, but honey, times have changed, and so have I. Oh, there were nights I cried, mornings I couldn't rise, wondering where you were, who was in your arms. But darling, look at me now, standing tall somehow, finding my own way without you. You thought you waltzed right back into the life you left behind. You thought I'd fall so fast, like I'm the same old fool you knew, la-da-dee-da. Oh, but honey, times have changed, and I changed my tune, baby.
8 o'clock, your suit slightly wrinkled, corner booth, all alone, martini to olives, same as last week, same as always. I approach with a smile, you barely look up, order without the menu. My pen hovers waiting, you order the same drink but never see me. Your eyes fixed on the door, waiting for someone who won't show. Who won't show. La-da-dee-da. Oh, why can't you see? Rain-soaked coat on the rack, newspaper half folded. Loosen your tie, check your watch, fingers tap, impatient. Week after week, month after month, I'll bring water unasked, you nod, distracted lips forming thank you, but your mind's elsewhere. You order the same drink but never see me, your eyes fixed on the door, waiting for someone who won't show. Who won't show. La-da-dee-da. If you don't look my way. Tonight you seem different, shoulders less rigid. Ask my name for the first time. After all these Fridays, I almost dropped my tray. Heart racing, foolish girl. You ordered different drink and finally saw me. Your eyes no longer on the door, waiting for someone who won't show. No, they won't show. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Finally see.
Every night at 8 you walk in, take your usual seat beside the bar. I pretend not to notice, but my heart skips a beat when your eyes find mine through smoke. 8 o'clock affair, dangerous and rare. What we have ain't fair, but baby I don't care. 8 o'clock affair. You requested that old love song, left a napkin with your number. We met after my last set in the alley behind the club. Your kiss tasted like whiskey and promises. 8 o'clock affair, dangerous and rare. What we have ain't fair, but baby I don't care. 8 o'clock affair. crowd, but my voice nearly broke when I spotted your wedding ring the night before. You never mentioned her name, I never asked, that was our game. Two ships passing in the night, too bright to last, too good to fight. It's been weeks since I've seen you. The crowd still turns their heads, that's when the door swings. Every night at 8, I still look for your face in the crowd. Some affairs are meant to end where they begin. 8 o'clock affair, dangerous and rare. What we have ain't fair, but baby, I still care. 8 o'clock affair. The clock strikes 8, the door stays closed. The clock strikes 8, door stays, your time has come and gone. But when I sing that melody, for just a moment you're here with me, my 8 o'clock affair.